Welcome, fifth grade families. I am so excited to be with you this year as the homeroom teacher. My name is Kristen Brown. I also have the pleasure of working with the seventh and eighth grade as the Academy Science teacher this year. And so I'll have the pleasure of being with your students again for upcoming years. And that's exciting to me. I had sent this syllabus to you through an email earlier as a PDF, and hopefully you've had a chance to look through it already. And I will go through and highlight just a few important things. You'll also have a link to it that the wonderful Mrs. Perry has sent this evening in case you want to go back through and take a closer look. Let's get started. As always, if you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me at any time, and I am glad to clarify or speak to you one-on-one about anything that you may have questions or concerns. The first slide is just a little bit about my background. I've been teaching for quite a long time in a variety of different settings. This is my second year at Guardian Angels, and I am here as a teacher, but also as a parent. So I am one of you, and it is a wonderful place to be. I'm very grateful and very blessed. Here's my family. My daughter Mia has just started kindergarten, and she is in Miss Rotner's class. My son Bo will be here next year. Just a few of my favorite things. I kind of went through this with the kids. It's always fun for them to see that I don't just live at the school and my only thing in life that matters is being a teacher. I actually do have some fun things going on outside of the classroom as well. Here is our daily schedule. It's always subject to change, but right now our special schedule, we have library and study skills on Mondays. Tuesdays are music and art. Wednesdays, we need those gym uniforms. And we also have Spanish. Thursdays are our tech days with robotics and computers. Fridays are physical education and music. Wednesdays are when we will be attending mass. Usually on Wednesdays, we'll leave right from the church to come outside, and we tend to come out a little bit earlier on Wednesdays. Around 3 o'clock. Otherwise, we typically will be excusing around 3:10 on a regular dismissal day. Each day, we're trying to have at least 2 extra mask break days to come outside for a good 20 minutes for either free time or some outdoor learning, weather permitting. And we will definitely be having a daily snack break. I know that the kids get pretty hungry. We don't eat lunch until 12:10, so they can definitely be bringing a morning snack. And please make sure we're bringing in a water bottle. We are not having running water in the drinking fountains, but they can certainly refill their water bottles. We've had a generous donation of some plastic water bottles, so we do have those extra in the classroom in case they forget, but a refillable water bottle is really an important thing to have each day. Here are just a few of the people that we will be seeing throughout the week. We have a lot of new staff and a couple positions that we're still working on getting filled. Mrs. Glinsky will be teaching our religion each day. She comes in and works with the kids. That is one of the times in the day that I am working with the academy. Mrs. Lampman will also be in multiple times in the week as she is working with us for study skills and some of our intervention. Our special teachers, Mrs. Cross is in for music. Ms. Izey will be still doing our STEM and robotics. We have a new art teacher, Mrs. Mack, a new media teacher, Ms. Turner. She'll be doing our library and computers. Mrs. Sales will be doing the Spanish, and our phys ed teacher, hopefully we'll have in place very soon. Our curriculum is pretty similar to what the kids have been doing in the lower L grades, same Same science, we're still using Nancy Larson. We're using Ready Gen, which was the same for reading and writing. We're using Sadlier for our grammar and vocabulary and math. TCI for social studies, somewhat. Social studies is going to be kind of a mixed bag for our curriculum. Classroom expectations: be responsible, be respectful, do your best, and communicate. I try and have a very open forum with my students. It's really important to me that they trust me and that I trust them. You know, we talk a lot about being respectful and being responsible in 5th grade. There's a lot of preparing for what it's going to be like in the academy. And I want them to really become advocates for themselves and, you know, feel like they can be open and honest about their needs and, you know, what they need from me as well, not just, you know, how I can help them, but also how they can, you know, express that to me. It's important that they learn to be able to speak up and to communicate at this age, because when they get to the academy, it's really important as they're working with different teachers throughout the day and they're moving throughout the building. So we're really working on how to communicate and use their planners and communicate to you at home what's going on, and how to kind of really fully embrace their learning and take some ownership of that. And so, you know, that'll be a really important tool as they move through their educational journey and they move on up in their careers as students. And that'll be something we'll talk about a lot, and really kind of building that confidence. And we'll talk about it too. I'll talk about it with you as we go throughout the year. Homework each week will consistently include the IXL topics, independent reading, and then studying for their spelling and vocabulary tests, and continuing to work on basic fact practice. I do not send a lot of worksheets or things like that. It is mostly their IXL topics will match up with the things that we're doing in their language arts and their math. They need to be working on reading independently to build that fluency and that comprehension to practice those skills that we're working on in class. You know, they have that expectation in accelerated reader. The first 2 card markings, it will be 16 AR points, and the second 2 card markings, it will be 18 AR points. So it is important that they are staying on top of that because it goes quickly. I will be checking in with them regularly. And they do have a reading challenge that we're working on where I'm kind of challenging them as we go through a genre study of various genres, that they are tracking what they're reading and kind of trying to read a variety of different genres this year as they're working towards their AR points. And this will be something I kind of check in with them regularly, and they can work to earn these different reading badges, which is kind of an incentive for them to keep pushing themselves, to step out of what they're kind of used to all the time and challenge themselves. The spelling and vocabulary assessments will be given pretty much bi-weekly, depending on if we have shortened weeks or holidays. And I will keep you updated with the classroom update emails if I change dates and things like that. The spelling and vocabulary assessments will go hand in hand, and the same with grammar. I kind of try and tie those things in so that the kids are really learning how to use their words, not just memorizing words for the sake of memorizing words. My grading policy, you know, we use a total points grading policy, but the bulk of the grades are kind of broken down. As you can see, tests and larger projects are going to be more points. Quizzes and smaller projects will also be worth more than classwork and homework. And participation is also a part of the grade. You know, participating is a vital part of classroom learning. Students have to be able to communicate their thoughts and their opinions, their questions and their needs, especially in 5th grade. Opinion writing and the ability to state their opinions and communicate their opinions is part of our curriculum. And so that will be part of their grade as well. Here is my contact information. Many of you have already reached out to me and communicated with me through email is always the quickest and easiest way during the day, but you can certainly always call and leave a message. I do have a Weebly page. My website has a communication piece as well, and that goes directly to my email. And I will always get back to you as soon as I can. And I always thought this meme was funny. I am a parent just like you are, and sometimes we have a lot of overwhelming information coming at us. And if you ever feel like I'm telling you, hey, go here, click on this, register for this, log into this, and it's just a lot, don't hesitate to reach out to me and send me a message and just say, Mrs. Brown, what are you trying to tell me to do? I need support, or I need help, or, you know, please walk me through this. You know, there's a lot going on in our lives all the time. Life goes very quickly, and I'm always glad to Zoom with you or meet with you. You know, I will support you in any way that I can always. So please don't ever feel like you can't ask for that, because I am glad to give you my time. I'm with you on this journey, and your kids mean a lot to me, and so do you. So let's do this year together. I am so grateful to be with you and your children. We are off to a great start, and I can't tell you how much it means to me that you have sent me children with such wonderful manners. It is clear that they have been together already for a long time. They support each other and they know each other well, and they have done such a nice job of welcoming our new students in and making them feel a part of the group. So thank you and take care, and we will have a great year together.